What does it mean for you guys to be able to sort of come out and do this stuff?
It means a whole lot. I was just saying, like, I think one of the best parts about this program is seeing it grow every year.
Yeah.
Because I'm walking through the building and you see pictures from 3 years ago when, we only had 20 kids here. And then now you look, we got like 50 families, walking around through the building. I think that's a really great thing that we do, and I think it's awesome that these people like take time out of the day and come spend time with us.
Why does it fill up so fast, the sign-up sheet? It just seems like there's such a demand among
Our
you
sign-up
guys.
sheet?
Yeah. For you guys to, it just seems like everybody on the team really wants to be involved in this.
Yeah, because it's something. One of those things. You feel good about it. You want to impact these people's lives. You know how much it means to the kids. Is higher than anything, which is it's a great thing. I really enjoy putting a smile on these faces, and I also enjoy seeing like the kids that come back a second year, third year. I saw somebody I toured around 3 years ago, this young kid Clay. And just seeing how big he's gotten, I feel like I'm like a part of his life. It's an unbelievable feeling.
Yeah.
It really is.
You guys you actually do more of this, I think, than people understand. Penn State football fans, they might not know all, the Special Olympics and this and some other things that you guys do. How long do these sort of things stay with you, and how much perspective, I guess, does it give you on larger life kind of issues,
I think these are memories that we make the rest of our lives. I think none of us will forget this kind of time, doing these things that we've been a part of. I know I carried a flag in the Special Olympics, you know what I'm saying? I think something like that will last your lifetime. And then I don't know if all of us, realize the scope of the influence that we're having. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good.
But yeah, as far as the scope, the bigger picture, I don't think any of us realize, because we don't know, the kinds of things that these families go through, and then the impact that we have on their lives. How meeting someone, who's a Penn State football player, you got these kids that look up to us, the parents that, admire the program so much. I don't think any of us really grasp the whole gravity of that situation, but just being here really does a lot for us.
How much does it? How much does this specifically break up not the monotony of winter workouts, but obviously you guys are sort of in a grind right now.
Yeah.
These are, when it's cold as hell out, just all those things.
Yeah. This is a nice escape. It's a nice little getaway. Not a lot of us get a chance to do something like this early on in the winter, and especially not so much during the season. It's mostly in the summer and then late in the spring that we get to take the time out to do stuff like this. So I think we really appreciate it when we get the opportunity, which is another reason you have so many guys wanting to sign up, and
Sure.
that's why it's such a high demand thing.
How are winter workouts going for you, and how much are you looking forward to spring?
The team's doing really well. We just had our first workout as a full team, this past week, and I think it went really good. It was nice to see, guys competing against each other, trying to make each other better. So I think we're moving right along, and we are where we should be. Especially moving into spring ball here in a couple of weeks, I think it'll be interesting to see what guys are doing once they get the pads on and everything.
How challenging is it to sort of do that grind of runs Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or lifts, or whatever you guys do?
It's really difficult. Especially when you factor in school every day, and none of that stuff halts just because you're working out at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Nothing really changes. It's just you have to do that on top of. So managing your time is really difficult in the winter. But older guys, you get into a groove. It's really the younger guys that really struggle with it. But I think we pretty much figured it out. So got a little system going, and we make it through.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got to be antsy, personally.
I was telling somebody earlier, man, I got a serious vendetta, man. I just got to get back in these pads. I got to get competing again, running. I did all that stuff this past season, but it's a completely different mindset when you're not playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I went hard and everything like that, but at the end of the day, I know I'm not suiting up on Saturday.
Right.
And now I'm actually competing for a position.
Right.
So I'm back in the grind, and it's full steam ahead.
What are your expectations for yourself for the season? What kind of an impact do you think that you can make?
I think I can make a great impact. I think I bring a nice aspect of leadership to the team. I've been around a little bit. I would consider myself one of the older guys, even though I'm not really a senior yet or anything like that. But I've got a lot of experience. I've been on a really good team with the Rose Bowl year, and then last year when we didn't have the season that we'd hoped we'd have. So I think we've been through a lot as a team, and I think I will bring a lot to the table as far as like leadership and, you know, setting an example for guys that are a little bit younger. And I can't wait to compete. I think I'll bring that energy that the team needs, as well as a lot of the other guys will.
Speaking about competition, I mean, obviously, you know, sort of the end of an era with Evan leaving. You know, what's that like? Sort of having, you know, knowing that not you're not bad mouthing him here, but like that he's gone. You know, it sort of opens the door. It's, you know, it's.
Hey guys. No, I mean, yeah, you're right. It's now it's open for the taking. So it's like, you know, let the games begin.
Right.
Competition's in, and you know, I'm sure I'm going to give my best effort, just like I'm sure Stephon will, Silas will, Curtis will. You know, we're all that position is wide open.
Yeah.
So somebody has to step up and be the starting running back.